There's no one more deserving of the Senior Hall of Fame award than Jan Moore Dwinger. As a former director of the Lake Township Fish Food Pantry, I had the privilege of seeing Jan in action, and it was often difficult to keep up with her. She's been involved with fish for nearly 20 years. In that time, she's tirelessly worked to carry out the mission of Fish, which is to live Christ's love by serving our neighbors. Jan's always seeking more ways to ensure that the clients who need the support of the pantry receive the highest quality fresh and canned food, healthcare products, cleaning items, and other essentials. Many other much younger volunteers often comment that Jan must live at the pantry because she's always there, stocking shelves, rotating products, checking for expiration dates and more, even sorting rotten potatoes. When she isn't at the pantry, Jan is busy making contacts and developing relationships to bring more awareness and support to the clients. She reaches out to other community organizations and businesses to organize food drives and collections. Jan is always on the front line selecting and sorting the donations. Congratulations, Jan. You are so deserving of this recognition.
Good evening, everyone. What a pleasure it is to be here on behalf of Probate Court, who nominated Mary Ann Friedman for this award. We couldn't be more proud of the work she did here with us, and we can be more proud of the work that she's done out in the community since she left us. This was a bad year for everybody, but Volunteer Guardian program under her leadership was able to pivot and still bring in new guardians, help current guardians, and oversee the welfare of hundreds and hundreds of people in our community who can't look after themselves. Mary Ann, congratulations from all of us.
Harold Strong and Joe Define joined RSVP after learning of our program from the Northwest Stark Senior Center in 2018. Since that time, Harold and Joe have each served nearly 2,000 hours of service through their hard work at the Senior Center. And keep in mind, this was all before March 2020 when the Senior Center shut down due to the pandemic. Harold spends his Mondays and Thursdays calling bingo for 30 to 50 seniors every week, while Joe is working hard in the kitchen to prepare the nutritious lunch those days. Harold said he enjoys serving others and helping them to get involved. When asked what motivates him to volunteer, Harold said it's just what he does, and feels like doing whatever it takes to keep the Senior Center active and open for seniors. Joe likes to offer a satisfying, homemade meal at a bargain price while making sure the seniors are fed and never leave hungry. When asked what motivates him to volunteer, Joe said it's who he is and what he is meant to do. Harold and Joe's goal is to have everyone work together to support the seniors and ensure they walk away happy every time. They see the Senior Center as a place for all to gather and take pride in sharing that experience with others. They each go above and beyond by supporting the various Senior Center activities in addition to their regular tasks. Each have served as volunteer-appointed board members of the Northwest Stark Senior Center. They support the monthly Swiss steak dinner fundraisers. They even have taken part in overnight trips to big cities with the Senior Center as their role as chaperones. To know Harold and Joe is to love them. Their positive energy radiates no matter what they do. We are lucky to have them on board with RSVP supporting the seniors. BJ is one of our go-getter volunteers. She began her service with RSVP a little over a year ago and has made a tremendous impact so far in our community. She was new to the area from Pennsylvania and learned of RSVP's need for volunteer drivers through a local agency. BJ now assists a handful of seniors to and from medical and veteran appointments, as well as supporting other needed trips for our clients. BJ recalls having to take a client to the hospital and said that she was the only person that senior could rely on. BJ said she loves to volunteer to keep her mind occupied and know everyone could use an extra hand from time to time. She said the biggest and best reward to volunteering is seeing the smiles on the faces of those she is working with and getting to know them too. BJ is a huge veteran advocate, and in her downtime travels with an organization called No Vet Alone. During the pandemic, she has remained active as both a volunteer driver and to date has driven nearly 1,500 miles since April 2020. With her veteran associations, she has remained involved and dedicated to their needs. She even decided to pick up a hobby, sewing masks and selling them for a suggested donation of $5 where the money would be donated to No Vet Alone. She has a huge heart and is always willing to help RSVP with special events, and for that, I am grateful. When thinking of BJ, you would not know that she used to perform as the Liberty Star-Spangled Clown. Today, she is most recognized by her Americana-themed outfits and her smile that lights up a room. We are so extremely honored to have you as part of our RSVP team, for all you do and have yet to do in our program. Thank you for your service.